Marcus has it. I really, really like. And I know I can get one or whatever. But I was like, oh yeah, he wearing the joint. But that nigga was excited. Just now, hey dog, you got one of them. You can get one of them shirts.
I ain't saying I
dog.
want one for free, nigga. I said
I mean, you would get one for free.
Nigga, we didn't have shirts after we did 3 episodes.
Nigga, this is like number 7. First off.
Is it?
I don't know, 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, he probably got like a board at the house.
Creating a resume and shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, don't fucking hate on my fucking shit.
What? Okay.
Ken did that first episode. He probably went over to Breakfast Club and shit and was like, "Hey man, I'm on. I'm ready."
Nigga, you stupid.
Yo, hiring? I don't smell
man.
This is a Breakfast Club. I don't smell nothing cooking with this motherfucker.
I'm confused, nigga. I came in this bitch hungry. This morning. Where the white folk at? That's the movie, ain't it? Shit, that's what I'm doing.
Oh shit! All right, man. Fuck it. Let's run it, man. Y'all niggas is goofy already. I see what this is.
All right.
Shut up, I'm gonna say what I want. I'm free to believe, my speech is blown. And you need to receive, you can leave it wrong, it's what you want now. The plan is started, so listen to stand and walk it. Say all core truths, gonna splash the contrast, cause it's the Illegal Opinions Podcast.
What's cracking, y'all? Episode 163 of Illegal Opinions Podcast, the last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind to leave mad, the choice is yours. I'm your man, Sam Ridley, in the building with my man Jay Spade and Nasty Ken, as he has been dubbed by you. So, we was fucking with Ken. Y'all probably heard at the beginning. Ken, you just begging and shit. I don't know. I feel like you asked for something at the beginning of every episode, but I don't know what you mean.
Bro, all I want is a t-shirt to represent. That's
this that new hire that get there.
I wouldn't scratch on my neck like I'm a crackhead. Hey, dog, y'all got any more of them t-shirts? I ain't do none of that.
You know the new dude that get to the office and he like hit everybody's desk up for something different?
Supplies and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Y'all got these? Oh shit.
We ain't had these at my last shit. Can I just get these and shit?
I can just take these.
Oh, you got that one annoying ass nigga. Hey man, you got them in black?
Oh, you gonna be a picky.
You gonna be one of them.
The beggar and a chooser.
You don't get to do both. You don't get to do both at all. Before we get to good news, do we have any bad news we need to address?
What you got?
I got DJ. What was his name? Goddamn.
Wow.
DJ Casper. DJ Casper passed away. Cha-Cha Slide guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
word?
he passed away. Yeah, I think he had like a 6-year battle with some kind of cancer or something like that. And he passed away. So shout out to him. He did create one of the wedding dances that gets played.
That might be the biggest one-hit wonder of ever.
Hell yeah.
Because for real, nobody wanted or cared about Electric Slide no more.
No.
When that shit came on, it was like the rest song. You could do it if you want to show it, but man, I ain't doing that shit. Like play the wobble or some shit.
Yeah.
Play the wobble.
Yeah.
Wobble did it. Yeah, somebody's grandmama or aunt got
Get
stank.
in now.
Oh yeah, you have to be an old drunk motherfucker if you're gonna get up there and do the wobble. For an old motherfucker, they had to be drunk.
It was just easy to figure out. Like, you see old folks hitting that shit and it looked cool. Everybody grooving and shit. And then when you figure out, oh, y'all doing like 3 steps.
Yep, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Cha-Cha Slide is definitely legend. I think it got played at, I want to say all of our weddings, probably. I would imagine.
Yep.
Because the DJ gonna run out of shit eventually. And that's the go-to. When like everybody's starting to settle and don't nobody give a damn what the DJ doing. You know what I'm saying? He like, all right, I got to get people back up because I'm losing, goddammit.
Down, do you down.
We got to
down, do you down.
Hell yeah.
Hey, did you rearrange your spot over there?
I did, man. I moved the jail bed over there because I got too many of these fucking Funko in here. So,
are they worth anything? I mean, never mind.
Yeah, nigga. The only shit I collect is shit that's worth something, nigga. Every one of my shit.
I mean, to other people that will pay for it.
Yeah.
You be surprised, bro.
You'd be very surprised.
I have some that are worth like 300. I have some that are worth 10, but they've all gone up. And then like I'll go to the stores and they'll have certain ones like in a glass case. You can't even touch them and handle them because they're worth $500 now.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
The Golden Girl shit.
Yes. Oh my God, I missed the boat. Did you? I didn't know. Everybody was like Betty White gonna make it, and they had all of the Golden Girl pops out. But if you got a Betty White before she passed away, whew,
yeah,
you won. And it's sad to say, like I got pops in there now of people that's still alive.
Hurry up!
Hey, hurry up, motherfuckers!
Got the Geraldo Rivera one. Like, come on, nigga.
Oh, hell no. Looking on TV to see how people doing and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, because we might have to look into that shit.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I do like. I guess the one shred of bad news, other than Mr. Casper, DJ Casper dying, is, fucking Hawaii. Like, thoughts and prayers, because you kind of see it. Like, for instance, I was in some store and they got, sometimes they have the news on or some shit, or you're at work and you're in some office, they got the news on. And I was in the store that morning, they had the news on, and it was like wildfire in fucking Hawaii, Maui and shit, right? Like, oh shit. 10 thought to be dead. I'm like, damn. Because I was thinking, like, that's one of the worst ways to die. Like, people say drowning, nigga, I say fire. Like, that's being burned alive is some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So then I get to work and I'm running around doing my thing, and I'm like, let me stop over here in this little cafe, grab me like a little croissant real quick or some little biscuit or some shit, right?
No bullshit, nigga.
You goddamn right. So I stopped while my croissant sausage sandwich is being made. I look back at the shit at the TV in there, 36 dead. God damn. That happened pretty fast. So then the next day, I'm just at work. I jump on MSN to break up my day and just kind of like see if there's anything interesting happening. 53 confirmed dead. God damn.
That's a lot fast. Like,
so then I looked at the fucking, because they had like the flyover footage of the shit from a drone or whatever. When I tell you that shit is fucked up, that shit is fucked up. It's still happening right now. It's been going. I mean, I looked up like how that happened, because a lot of times you see it happen because of, some fucking campfire got crazy, or somebody threw a cigarette butt out someplace and caught some shit on fire up in fucking California or some shit. But nah, man, it's like it says natural, like just some natural shit, lightning strike, maybe something like that happened, and that shit went fucking crazy. So I don't have any people in Hawaii besides the Hawaiian people. So yeah, if you can hear our voices, get away from that shit as quickly as possible.
It's scary to me, like the way you painted that picture of how fast it consumed that many people. Like, what happened that they were sitting there and all of a sudden we can't even get away from this shit right now? I mean, if you end up downwind of the smoke, I guess that's.
I think I've watched videos. I don't know how I went down a rabbit hole one day when California was on fire and Washington was on fire. Was that 2 years ago? About 3 years ago?
California on fire all the fucking
every
time.
year.
No. I mean the big shit that was like, there's the picture of fucking the trees behind the Golden Gate Bridge are fucking on fire, like silhouetted. In front of that is a Golden Gate Bridge. I think that was that was when it's like every time, every month something new was happening. And the killer hornets, and then the fire was the next thing. But anyway, I went down a rabbit hole just to see like what the fuck videos they had published to see when people are on fires. And I guess people don't take it seriously until it's time to take it serious.
Right.
And that shit is like engulfing. And fires jump around because shit catches on fire and it floats over here and then lands over there. Now that shit is on fire. And it kind of just, it breaks away. Like, I'm watching a video about people trying to get out of this shit in California, in Northern California, and the fire's on both sides of the goddamn road.
Dog, like, all right, I'm out here. So when we get the news, there'll be, you know how people treat hurricanes out there? I'm just batting down.
Yeah.
They do that shit out here, and it always looks stupid. It never looks like you're doing a good thing, y'all. You'll see them on the news, and the helicopter will be talking about, everything's on hills out here. So, picture a cul-de-sac on top of a mountain, right? And the helicopter's over the top, and there's this asshole on the roof with a regular ass hose. You know what I'm saying? dousing the top of his roof because his water gonna fix it, right? Meanwhile, you got a fire truck in the front of his shit trying to save this stupid motherfucker. Yeah. But what you're seeing from the bird's eye view is fire coming up all sides of this hill. And when the fire truck gets there, you see people outside just watching them, right? Until the fire marshal tell them we don't have it under control. Then you see people packing up their house. I'm like, wait a minute. Step got missed. You should have been packed up for that word go. If not already gone. But no, your husband was up on the roof.
Yeah, watering the roof.
Watering the roof.
Yeah, your chia pet ass house. Like, I don't understand it out here. I don't understand it.
Bro, I don't play
shit ain't nothing to play with.
I don't play around with natural disasters, man. They say a hurricane coming out of South Carolina. I'm out.
See, my people's is like that. As scary as Virginia people are, they won't leave for a hurricane.
I'm out.
No, they won't, but they won't leave.
I don't have time for that, man, because here's my thing, man. It don't matter what kind of area you in. Hurricanes can spawn tornadoes. Tornadoes are assholes, bro.
Right.
This shit's taking everything out. Not just trailer parks. You know, they taking everything out, bro. So,
I saw Twister, man. That shit was wild.
Yeah, that weather get bad, man. I'm out of here. You ain't got to go over nothing but like a state or two. Just get the fuck up out of there. But that fire shit, that heat, I can't do it.
That ain't it.
Can't do it, bro.
Too hot.
Like you said, burning in a fire has to be the worst because you feel that heat coming. Then you got the smoke. Then you got the fire.
Then you on fire.
Now you just hot, no relief. Your skin itchy.
Bro, you cooking.
You just cooking. You cooking.
You know what I mean? I couldn't do it. So drowning probably would be better.
I know, but the way that Marcus painted that drowning picture, I'm not sure anymore. So
no, I'm a fighter. So you drowning, you could just go off and just breathe the water in.
Yeah.
And that's it. But nah, nigga.
You right. You ain't no like let me tread fire.
And no. Let
me
tread on your ass.
Tread nigga, smoke real quick.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like I'll stick around through a hurricane only I've been through a lot of them. To me, it's just part of my culture. Like being in the deep south, that shit is nothing.
Okay.
But it's also depending on where I am. Like if I had a house near the water, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
But if I'm on the interior of the city in an apartment complex, I ain't going nowhere. That shit, I'm cool.
See, city interior, I've seen too many disaster movies, and I know how bad shit get resource wise if it turned into a big bad one. You know what I'm saying? Like New York and shit, there's no way to get shit in there.
What do you mean?
Like resources, like when people start needing. I remember when one of them happened in New York. It wasn't 9/11, but everybody lost like the ability to call somebody within about 4 hours because ain't no power, and everybody got a cell phone on them now. You know, shit like that, like different things become scarce now because we're so comfortable in the way we live.
Oh, sure. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of like doomsday prep in you. Get a fucking generator.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. My dad had a generator, and we had a hurricane in Mobile maybe 2 years ago, and my neighborhood was cool. I went to his crib, and most of the houses didn't have no lights in them because what they'll do is they'll turn the power off when a hurricane's coming, just so that if one of these fucking power lines go down, it's not dangerous. So they'll turn the power off, and then they'll do a check, and they'll turn everything back on, just out of safety. My dad got a generator. His lights on. He out there cooking.
He was good to go.
Grill, chilling.
As he should be, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's move. Let's
real quick. Start the fucking podcast.
Yeah. We're gonna get to the topics early because I think everybody got something to do. This is a sports one that I didn't have up there, and then we're gonna get to everything on Ken shit. But I know y'all are more sports guys than I am, so I was like, I gotta ask them. The WNBA has seen an unprecedented jump in viewership this year, right? They're saying 46% up from last year. Now, look, I already know.
You didn't hear what he said?
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He said skip.
No, skip. All right, so
no, but go ahead.
They're attributing this to two things, of course. Y'all can probably guess one. Brittany Griner's back.
Oh, okay.
They're saying that she's back and it made people come. But one of the commissioners came out and said people want this now. We just don't have enough teams. If you give us more teams, we can do what we do what the men are doing over there, over here. So I'm not a sports guy. Just knowing that their numbers is up 46% this year does what she said hold water from what y'all have seen in the WNBA?
No.
Is it true they lowered the rim? I heard that shit.
So I don't think they lowered the rim, but here's the thing, man. It's like, so they can have some exciting or explosive players, but I don't think that the WNBA will ever get the following as big a following as the NBA. I mean, it's not as exciting, man. It's not really the same sport. I mean, if you look at it, if you compare a fast break from an NBA game to a fast break in a WNBA game, you would think you're looking at 8-year-olds play basketball. I'm sorry, but it's a slower game, man. It's not as exciting, bro. To me, it's not as exciting.
So no new teams would help this if they had like enough of a roster. It wouldn't help. You just gonna have
a whole bunch of women in different cities on new teams wanting more money for the same game.
All right, that's fair.
That's just my opinion.
That's fair. Damn, Marcus.
Let it go, dog.
I know.
I mean, new teams would mean more revenue. But that's just because you're putting new teams in new markets, right? So that would, I mean, I guess in some places that might work, but the places that you want to put those teams, you're not gonna want to put those fucking teams. Like fucking Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm sure if you put one there, people would fucking go, because ain't nothing else to goddamn do there.
Right.
You could, but it wouldn't. Where else would I think to put a Pensacola, Florida?
I can see that.
You could put one there. It's not a major sports market, right? But it'll be a team there, and people could potentially go. So yeah, you could grow your audience, but how long is that gonna last? I mean, it takes a lot. Here's one thing that kind of irritates me about the WNBA players. They always talk about fucking money. Like they think they should get what the fuck LeBron and Steph and all these other motherfuckers get, right? You don't have the revenue for that. You don't make if you paid these players based off the rights that they have from television alone and any other sponsorships that they have, if you paid these players like 50% more, it would have bankrupt the league.
It would bankrupt them. Absolutely.
So it's kind of like, yeah, it's up 46%. Viewership, you're saying?
Viewership.
Maybe.
Not attendance.
Not attendance.
Viewership.
And attendance is way more important because you're getting those tickets. You're getting people paying at the door to go see these games.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm paying, I got YouTube TV.
Yeah,
so
y'all got
come with my shit.
And then most of these teams, when you talk about revenue, because I really was trying to think about it from the business aspect of it. Sure, they go and add, let's say they go add, I don't know, 12 teams in small town somewhere, right? Now, I think the logic is we'll get more fans, new fans in these other markets to help pull in for the rest of it, and then we got a bigger rivalry, and then in time, we make more money.
I mean, you also see more WNBA commercials now. And now what they have to do is they have to put a star from the NBA into a commercial with a somewhat similar star. Not in popularity, but just in
LeBron dunk on Brittany Griner.
Whose commercial is it now then?
But it's still like it was Steph Curry and
I know which one you're talking about. See, you don't even know her name. See,
that's my fault though.
No,
that's
it
my
ain't.
fault. That's my
I don't
fault.
even know it.
I should know, but
I'm the only one that's allowed to not know.
Yeah, Sam. I should know. So it's him and her in a commercial. But the way to make it seem like they're equals is that she has to put him down in a commercial. Oh, well, I have 5 rings and you have 4 or whatever the fuck it was, right? So they're trying to do this combined marketing. So hopefully that you know who Steph Curry is, maybe go and look up who this other person is, right? And maybe you'll go watch a game. And the
feature
thing about
on the track.
It fucking takes money. It takes a lot of fucking money. Go look at that Winning Time, the Lakers shit on HBO Max, or just Max is what they call it now. And look what fucking my man was doing early on. I'm willing to risk everything, every dime I got on this team. I'm doing all the fucking marketing. I'm paying all my fucking players. I'm doing what the fuck I gotta do. And that's what it took. That's what it takes. You gotta put money into it. But they're mad that the NBA doesn't invest more in the WNBA, and it should be a combined effort to get them fucking views. All right, well, good luck. The Brittany Griner shit, of course, is gonna spike the fucking rating because people want to see what's gonna happen.
That's what I was gonna say.
More marketing dollars thrown at the WNBA. Yeah, cool. We see it more. Oh, y'all have a super team now? Oh, y'all got a super team that's just dominating other teams? Maybe you're getting more views off that. I don't know. But I think I just don't believe that it's gonna stay at 46% increase and then go to 60, and then now it's 100-fold. That because a lot of times I think this is not saying this is bullshit, but a lot of times they'll lie about the number and they say, hey, we have more viewership, 46% more viewership. That might make some people go, well, let me go and watch this shit then. Let me go see what's happening
just to release it and say it. Yeah.
So, who knows?
It's very possible. And this too, just to close it out, the NBA, the NBA don't owe the WNBA nothing at the end of the day. And what I mean by that is, like, it's not the NBA's fault that the WNBA ain't popular, or that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, people always kind of do, like you said, they're going to be going, well, why don't you come over here and help us out? You know what I'm saying? Put me on, basically.
No, and it's,
but no business model looks at a year of analytics one time and goes, let's start making a whole bunch of moves and putting a lot of money into it.
Yeah, man.
Look what we did this year. It's like a kid having one good report card.
Dog, I remember back in fucking like the early 90s, like 92, 93, 94, something like that. And this is me. I'm still going to Pensacola all the time. Like I'm still Florida boy, Florida man type shit. I'm in there all the time. The Florida Marlins were an expansion team. And I'm in Pensacola, Florida. When I tell you they had them goddamn Florida Marlin hats falling out the fucking sky, like everywhere you went, Florida Marlins fucking hats, fucking shirts, jerseys, all this shit, fucking giving it away. It takes fucking money, and it takes a long time. Because people like really just started caring about the fucking Miami Marlins, or I get whichever one they are now. They went from Miami to Florida, Florida, Miami. They're one of those now. Can't remember. But it takes money. It takes time. The NBA has been around for fucking 6 years or some shit. The WNBA has been around for 20, maybe 3 to 25 or something like that. Just like, just take it.
They still time. Building their classic channel shit right now.
Yeah, like relax, bitches. Y'all just got here.
All right, let's move. That's exactly where that needs to stop. That's perfect. All right, man.
Face, though.
It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. All right, man. Real quick on the Wayne Brady. He came out as Pan, and I want to know who this is news to. That's all I got. Who is this news?
So
not for real. Come on now. We've been saying that we thought he might be gay forever or some sort of other sexuality. So this ain't news.
It's really not news. Here's my thing. To the people who like are just figuring this out, like Wayne Brady has always been on the funny side. Like back in the 80s, he kind of funny. You know what I mean? Not funny, haha.
Yeah.
But but like here's my thing. I go back to like say I asked my wife this. I was like, hey, if we were dating, we were dating for 3 months or something like that, and I told you, hey, just so you know, I'm pansexual. Are you now thinking about my past? Like, are you now thinking about the dicks I've sucked? And
oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Marcus, you already know.
Think about that. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So who you? So listen.
Nigga said, "Are you thinking about the dicks I've sucked?"
So
while she kissing you in your mouth,
in the mouth.
But now
in the mouth.
She's also sucked them dicks too.
Yes, but here's the thing though. It's like that's on your mind. So like, are you gonna get any women, or are you just gay now?
I mean, you can't look down at your girl and be like, rookie, you know, because you know,
I mean,
man mouth did you better. Like that's different.
Obviously, but you know, I think that's one thing that would sit. It wouldn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Because now I'm thinking about the shit.
No, okay. I was gonna say this to the Wayne Brady thing, right? No. I hope that doesn't happen to anybody. Can I mean, I'm the type of dude. Shit, you too. You know, when you say that he's like been a little whatever.
Funny.
Yes, funny. I'm pretty sure that that's been said about me because I'm not hard. You know, I'm not. Nigga, you don't know fucking. You know.
No, nigga,
but however, wait. Let me finish. But being one of those types of dudes, I could look across to him and go, he's also that. You feel me? Like, there's like I feel you corny too, but now you also over there. And I just feel like a little twinge or something. You know? So like when it came, I really saw it and I was like, And I kept moving because it was like, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see this news, but it also doesn't surprise me. I mean, the nigga wore lip gloss and shit on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Like that didn't do it for everybody.
I mean, you know.
Again, funny.
So what's the pansexual thing again? It's like you like
you're attracted
everybody?
to anything.
Anything. Just you're attracted to a person.
It's
like
just a sexual thing. You attracted to.
It's not a I like this type of genital thing. It's a I'm attracted to you thing.
I'm attracted to you.
But there's men and there's women.
Right.
And he can be attracted to one of those two, right?
He can be attracted to whatever. Anything. Anything. Whatever.
Anything.
It's not anything. It's people. It's a person. Like yes.
A
right?
person. Yeah. A person. Not like a mailbox or something. Like
okay.
You know.
All right.
Yeah.
This nigga's just bisexual.
And that's how I look at it. You know, but we can't just knock it down to two races.
Because now they got subcats now, you know?
Even though it's in the acronym.
So yeah, that wasn't news for me.
Okay.
And this just kind of rolling through this Tory Lanez thing. Now this Tory Lanez thing is interesting to me because me and Marcus talked about it a long fucking time ago.
I thought that shit was over, nigga.
Matter of fact, just backtracking our last topic, we talked about what Ken just was talking about a long time ago on a TV show where a dude he told his fiance that he was gay in the past. Remember that shit? Yeah, let's go back to that real quick before we jump off of that.
Love is Blind.
Yes.
Love is Blind.
I want to say that happened with him. He was like, I used to be gay. I really love you, whatever. And he didn't say nothing, if I'm remembering right. And she was all, no, he's the perfect guy, da-da-da-da-da. And then they got engaged and he told her that. And her whole energy changed.
Oh, yeah.
Like real bad on the show. And she ended up like saying she broke up with him for some different reason.
Yeah, it was just as a caveat, and just to add some texture to what we're talking about. The woman was also a black chick from Atlanta, so she's kind of used to that down low nigga shit, or at least she's been around it.
Yeah.
So when dude told her, because when they got on the they were on their like little pre-wedding honeymoon, he was tripping, like he wasn't acting the same, because he's trying to figure out how to tell her like, yo, I used to be with dudes, like I'm bisexual, but I'm choosing to be a woman now. So he tells her eventually, and she's rubbing his back. And when I tell you, she's like, he says, you know, I've been with men before. She took her hand away from that nigga so fast. And then he was like, I told you wouldn't understand, and you gonna judge me. And they're both drunk, because that's what these shows do, is get you drunk and let you talk stupid. Next day, they meet up at the pool, and you know, they have a conversation, and he says, I can't remember what he said to her, but he kind of like was like, see, like you trying to do X, Y, and Z. I'm trying to talk to you. And she says, see, and I don't like that right there. See that energy? Takes the ring off, puts it down. She was just waiting for the moment for him to fucking be like a little bit, a little sassy. You bring off Boom, and then he said that's why your wig is on crooked, bitch, and all such shit.
And see, and that's what I mean. Like when it comes to stuff like that, I ain't gonna never be in that situation. But with Wayne Brady, he'll never be able to come back from that if he decides, you know what, I want to be with women. A lot of women ain't gonna cut us that slack as if we would do. Like if our girl was a lesbian at one point in time, we'd be like, oh shit, for real? Where's she at? You know what I mean? Because we nasty as fuck. You know?
Still like
yeah, we look at that as an opportunity.
Oh, if a poor man is the one that does that shit, he gay forever. Wayne Brady, for one, is going to get another one. For two, any woman that has gotten with him in the last 20 years that didn't have that thought already, come on, bruh. I ain't got no sympathy for you. You are. Come on,
bro. He'll be fine.
He'll be absolutely fine.
Any chick he wants to come back and fuck, hey, I like bitches tonight. And yeah, you on the menu. That's it.
It's your line tonight anyway.
You're
like,
so stupid. Y'all retarded, man.
All right, now on to this little morsel of a butthole that just went to jail because they got to be excited.
Wow.
They got to be excited. Can you imagine you in jail and you know Tory Lanez is coming to jail in your jailhouse? He like 4'2".
Bro, hold on.
Prison gay is ready. I guarantee they panned in a motherfucker right now.
prison
hey, your booty hole brown.
Pre-sexual.
So
booty hole brown. That's good.
Did this shit really happen? Like does this seem right to y'all? Like does it seem like 10 years?
You can't be shooting people in the foot. I mean,
understand that, but also you can't be lying about some shit and then switching your story up, which is what Megan Thee Stallion did. So there's a lot of confusion to this shit with me. I mean, granted, yeah, the dude literally got his Harlem Nights on and shot her in the foot.
And then he lied about it too. Like he came out and I mean, we'll never know what the fuck happened that night.
Know. But he going to jail for 10 years, and that for him that sucks because I didn't know the dude was little like that.
I just think it's strange because I went back and revisited this. This is one of the few things I researched last night. That her friend, the woman that was in the car, and Tory Lanez both had gun residue on their hands. And the neighbor said that he saw Tory with the gun in his hand. So if they both have gun residue on their hands, most likely she shot fucking Meg Thee Stallion and he took the gun from her ass and got out of the car. I'm not a lawyer. That seems logical to me. If you got gun residue on your hands and I do too. If it was just me that would have shot her in the toe, and I mean in the foot, damn, y'all got me saying that Harlem Night shit. If it was me that just shot her in the foot, it would just be like, it would be predominantly just on my hands, not on your hand, because you didn't take the gun from me. But anyway, somebody asked me about this yesterday. Like, what do you think about the Tory Lanez thing? And I'm like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, everybody loses because he's going to jail. It was a 3 to 10. He might do 4. I think he's done time already. He's been locked up already, right? He's locked up now.
I think so. Actually. Yeah.
So this is going to be time included. He might be in another year or 2. So if he's been violated, it's happened already. Like he's already
open.
Yeah, Mr. Sweet, right? So that's a done deal.
It's the sweet one.
that's a done deal. But with Megan, I think there are things that happen in the entertainment industry that we're not, privy to. I feel like the way that she's been, dare I say, curved lately is an indication as to what the industry thinks about what she said. I mean, I don't think Drake openly disses you in a song if not knowing exactly what the fuck is going on.
Where he do that
at? It was on.
You can send it to me later, but that's news to me. Okay.
But yeah.
I heard of that though. I have heard of it.
But it's like you don't see or hear from her a lot lately, do you? Now she could just be kicking it with her money and doing her own thing. Maybe, I don't know. But I just know that you ain't dropped the album in 2 years. You're not getting no features the way you used to. I don't see you on no goddamn Popeyes commercials anymore.
She been hanging out with Lizzo then.
They dropping all her shit.
No. They would be all the way at Popeyes if she was with Lizzo.
Ain't no bananas at Popeyes. Oh, by the way, before we get off Tory Lanez, according to his like sites and everything, he's 5'7" until the 2020 police report that had him listed at 5'3".
Ooh, that's
so he was hype fishing. He was hype fishing bad out these streets. He the ones that make you look bad, Marcus. Like he lying up top about his height and then showing up, getting out the chair and being lowered in the chair type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a bad look. That was a real bad look.
Shit.
Okay. I gotta go soon, so I'm gonna just hit y'all with this because let's talk about this Montgomery shit, and I'm gonna let y'all cook for the rest of it. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't watch the video in its entirety until yesterday. Purposely, I'd see everybody's clips and stuff and angles, but I was like, I'm not gonna look up. I found the raw and I saved it and I watched it today because I ain't gonna lie, I heard Marcus in my head. Let me let this hype die down because everybody gonna post their chair memes and all of that. I'm gonna do it too. I'll post the memes and shit, and then I'll see what this is after the fact. And I came to the same conclusion. You Bombay. No. Yeah, everybody focusing on C Murda, as they call him.
Aquaman.
Aquaman. I like C Murda. I don't know why that shit funny. That's because and again, look, we keep talking about it like at the beginning. Marcus and that drowning story. Right? Mm-hmm. I was like, I know it was current and it's different and all of that, but he was tired when he got out the water. Mm-hmm. Swimming, he took time. He took his shoes off. The water was going into him. He wanted to be light.
It's a lot. You know who wouldn't have made that swim?
Ken?
Oh no, nigga, I can swim.
Shut up. They'd have saw me.
No fucking body.
They'd have saw me in a paddleboard and shit across the goddamn. Is that nigga on a paddleboard? Where he find that at?
Nigga took a nice little sip of his brisk iced tea.
Uber gonna pull up around the other side and shit. Like it's a bridge about a quarter mile yonder. I'll be there in a minute.
Wow, yeah.
Now, I mean, as you could see, it wasn't like a gang of black people swimming across the river. So, you know.
Yeah, that was young ego. Yeah. Young ego is
he was 16.
I'm finna jump in here and goddamn and swim across this shit. It don't look far. Let me tell you what.
Look, from experience.
Nothing looks far until you halfway there. You're like, oh shit. Goddamn. Like I swam to one of those little dinghies from the beach. You see them floating around and shit. Right? So I'm on the beach and I'm in high school. I'm on the beach. I'm looking at that shit like I could swim back there. And then this is also being like fucking peak high school fucking athleticism here. I swim out to that shit, almost pass out, grab onto it, and that shit moving and shit. I'm holding on, and I'm looking back at how far I got to go back.
Did you get up there and just like sit for a minute?
Nah. But when you're on the beach, it don't look far. You just think it's like where the net is, so to keep the sharks out, which don't exist either, apparently.
Ooh, nigga, you know how mad I was when I found that shit out, but go ahead.
Nigga, y'all thought that they just put a net out there for y'all.
Yeah, just a net all over the ocean. Just like when 10 feet starts, the net is there, keep the sharks out.
That's what y'all thought. All right,
yeah, I thought that.
Good job.
100%.
All right.
Then I swam back. That was the first time almost, Were you hanging with
white people, bro?
Huh?
Were you hanging with?
No, I was just like I had supreme confidence in my abilities, and I'm young. I was like 18. I didn't think
you by yourself, die. Like nobody with you at all.
Nah, it was a bunch of people with us.
And nobody who went with you to the buoy?
It was bad timing. Nobody, it was just me.
Okay, all right.
Me.
No further questions.
Do that no more.
Yeah, don't do that no more.
Never. It was one time. Now I know how.
No. He like almost drowning in water. This nigga got a kink. There's 2 stories about this nigga almost dying in the water. Yeah, this nigga got a water fetish, nigga. Oh, he almost died. I sure did.
I ain't afraid of no wet pussy now. Hey. I ain't afraid of no wet pussy. So
look, it's that spin.
So I think my man jumped off the boat thinking that shit is like right there. But then when you get in the water and you start swimming and you're like, oh, that shit's actually like 40 feet away.
So when he got out the water, he had adrenaline
on. I got clothes on. No, you see how nigga, it took him a good little bit to get up on that fucking platform.
Yeah, he was winded.
Oh, that's one thing. Everybody act like when he got out the water, it was like go time.
No.
He took a good 4-5 recovery breaths.
Oh yeah, you ain't see him throw hands to like the second video.
Now you have to fight
at the other
side.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how I know he was mad. I knew he was mad when he jumped in that fucking nasty ass fucking water, nigga. If I can't see through it, I ain't getting in that shit.
Montgomery, Alabama water. Marcus will tell you better than anybody. I don't know, but it didn't look good.
No,
that's river water.
Gumbo ass
river
water.
Gumbo water.
He got in that shit and swam across like not worried about nothing in that fucking water.
He ate 3 minnows and a crawfish on the way and shit.
Oh my god. No, I ain't doing that. But everybody knows what the new black people bat symbol is, though, right?
The chair and the fucking...
The hat in the air.
The hat in the air, dog. The hat in the air. That's my shit.
It was the way he tossed it. It was so... I don't feel like he threw it is the problem. I felt like it ascended. If you watch the video back, it looks like he did like this and floated the hat upwards. Bro, and everybody around could like see that bitch go up.
What made him think to throw his hat like that, though? Like,
I think that he heard the people yelling from the boat. And again, assuming they were closer than they actually were. So he hears his people yelling at him from the boat. We got you. And then it turned into wrestling to him.
Wrestling.
But unfortunately for him, this was a bad tactic because while he take his hat off and throw it in the air like a guy watching his home run go out of the park, my man was cocking back. And
black folks don't get beat up getting your hat tossed off.
You getting the nigga didn't hit you in your face and shit.
You know what? Something else we need to make sure we mention too. We don't need niggas thinking that they can just start shit and niggas gonna jump in. That's not how this works.
This is an isolated incident from the ancestors.
Like, if you get jumped, then okay, but don't start shit thinking
circumstances. Circumstances, right?
Everybody
around saw this is fucked up, and you in the wrong place. I think in that
legit.
The build up, because y'all know I don't like shit like this. Like when people normally send me fights and stuff, I've been, man, there's always some nigga shit going on, and everybody sent it to me and said, no, this is different. And I was like, okay, let me check it out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to like T Anita telling me and this, and I was like, okay, I get it now. Logistics matter. Why it happened matter. You know, if it was just somebody's fight in the front yard, I wouldn't care.
Nigga, let me tell you what. I see myself on that boat, and I'm sitting there watching my man go through this shit with these white people jumping on him. If I'm on that boat, not to be racist, but I'm on that boat like, ooh, like right when this bitch parks, it's fucking go time. And that's what happened. As soon as they got that fucking riverboat, that damn expensive and now charming slave ship, right when they parked that motherfucker, niggas jumping off that hoe, and it's time to fuck.
It's go time.
They are lucky. Them white people are lucky that only an eighth of the niggas on the boat wanted to fight.
Cause see, here my thing is like niggas was skipping to the fight.
Yo, bro.
Like when niggas is ready to fight and they skipping towards you, you lost.
Nigga. if that shit, that shit could have been like goddamn a fucking zombie movie where a horde of niggas just come off that shit, the door breaks down, and now it's just niggas coming out of the fucking joint. Like, what do you do?
This shit's right on the edge of a video we ain't allowed to share, and people don't realize that shit at all. Like, if, like he said, 2 more probably, or just one that wanted to escalate it too far, and it would have been a whole different thing. They brought it right to the, and this don't happen often, where a nigga moment stops at the precipice. Like right where it's at max nigga level without anybody really getting in a whole lot of shit. It stopped right there. It would have took one idiot with a knife, one idiot with a gun to just pop off in the air. Yo, what's going off over there? Pop, pop. Now we have attacked these white people regardless of what happened up top.
Yeah.
And it was odd to me that
so good job,
the
nigga.
The cops didn't do nothing for real. Like the cops were like, "Hey, you guys, stop it! Stop! What are you doing?" Yeah. Like the cops was just kind of like grabbing people by the shirt. Oh, come, hey, don't do that. They would let them niggas go. They would let them niggas go and do their thing until. Now, I thought about this the other day. That nigga with the chair.
Ooh, my hero.
Now, he reminded me of Peter Quill in Infinity Wars.
Oh shit!
Yeah, when he got
because everybody getting their shit off. The cops is around. The cops ain't stopping nothing. They just walk around with the stun guns out, not doing shit. We having a blast beating up these fucking racist ass, drunk ass white people, right? They didn't even stop him when he hit the white dude 3 times with a chair. Pap, pap, pap.
The third one was a little extra wind up.
Yeah,
Shit.
like so that was fine. But when he hit that lady, it reminded me of where's Gamora? And then he pistol whipped Thanos, and you know you can't pistol whip no nigga. And keep in mind, if y'all don't know, Thanos is nigga.
That nigga. Yeah.
So, you know, he wakes up and shakes all these motherfuckers off and goes back to whipping ass. When my man hit the lady that just got her ass duffed by these other 2 black chicks, she laying on the ground trying to gather herself. And then he come through with the motherfucking goddamn
it's a steel chair.
The mankind fucking.
I hear Jerry the King Lawler every time I see that video.
That's when it stopped. That's when it stopped. Was like that's when they tackle niggas now. Okay, now we tackling people, and now we got them handcuffing y'all asses. That's when it stopped with the chair to the lady that's sitting there, old already, been beaten and defeated already, and now you've walked goddamn 12 yards over here like a fucking zombie with that chair. Hi-yow!
Nigga, they ain't gonna never forget that shit. They ain't gonna never forget that ass whooping.
Like 9/11.
Yeah.
So what happens now? Everybody acting like black people done galvanized again.
Nah, it's
they gonna forget. They gonna forget.
It goes away. Like everything else, it goes away.
That's the thing. They gonna forget. And like I said, like I mentioned earlier, niggas is gonna be opportunistic. They gonna start shit. Niggas gonna jump in, and it's gonna end terribly.
Yeah,
y'all anything like the riverboat shit.
Unless you're just making some funny TikTok shit, y'all. Please don't go trying to recreate this shit with any white person that do something small. Like these they deserve the shit from what I saw. You know, it seemed in the video it did look like they detained one of the black dudes for a good minute. That the dude that was in the first fight, and I was like, why they still bugging him? Like that was the only part of it that I was looking at. Like there's a lot of other shit happening.
Dude with the dreads that they kind of held him up and they had his hands behind his back. Yeah,
right.
I don't know how many people they detained. I don't follow this shit because it was ignorant. It was ignorant fun for me just to watch. You know, of course, if I'm involved, that would probably be. I mean, I would feel away because let me back up and put some sense into this. I do think this is sad as fuck that we are in a time where. My man was just doing his job. Like he was telling you, you have to move your boat. The ferry has to park here. You got to move your boat. And a lot of shit that I saw was, this is Alabama still. This is, one of those places that they used to drop off slaves and shit still. Like this is still where these white people are calling us niggers and they have a boat and we're beneath them and all these things. They feel like they can do what the fuck they want to do. Still, I am proud that they came to my man's rescue. I 100% like who knows what would have happened if they didn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the fact that they had to, when I'm doing my job, like imagine being at your place of work doing your job and the motherfucker decide to steal on you. And then his people decide to jump you and start beating your ass up. You know what I mean? Like that's just crazy to me. And the fact that we're still 2023, is that where we're at? Yeah. 2023, and we still here. And we're still dealing with the same shit that shit could have happened in fucking 1887. That's just a black dude just telling people where to park they got them horses and shit.
He could have got killed.
Fuck you, nigga.
Whole different thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. So, I mean, and should dude have hit old girl in the head with the chair? No. But
Ken, stop making that face. No is the answer.
Yes. But I would say this nigga stupid. I would say that think about, let's say this dude is from Montgomery, Alabama. Let's say he saw the Selma marches. Older nigga. Selma. He ain't seen Malcolm X get killed. He ain't seen MLK get killed. He ain't seen the Rosa Parks shit. He lived in Alabama all his life because a lot of times, nobody really moves to Alabama in their old age. Like if you old nigga in Alabama, you probably grew up there. So think about all the things that he has dealt with in his life growing up in Alabama. All the racism. So now you on a boat watching these white people beat down this black man that's doing his job. You probably got off that shit fucking irate.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Ready to motherfucking go. Because you think about all the times that you've had to deal with niggas calling you nigga.
Racial climate.
Bro.
And now you got a chair in your hands.
Yes. That's why I say yes.
So
yes, nigga.
She caught one for a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit was not folded up on her head because of her.
So why y'all say it shouldn't happen then?
Because it wasn't her to pay for it.
It wasn't for her. That shit came from 1966, nigga.
But the thing is, though, she was an older lady too.
Yeah.
They weren't from. They weren't.
I see what you're saying there.
They weren't even from there. So they go to a place they're not from with their rich people boat. And they think they can do shit just because they think they can do shit. Because they're white and they got a little bit of privilege. A lot of bit of privilege. So we don't know what that woman did in her lifetime. We don't know what that woman said. She could have been sitting there calling all of them niggas. And he's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Bye out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm the ignorant one right now. I'm all for everything that happened. White people getting thrown in the water. I'm all down for that shit.
That was good too.
That was good, yeah.
Yes,
I was like,
because them motherfuckers.
It took a long time for somebody to go in the water.
Yes. And first off, any motherfuckers that see a gang of niggas jumping on somebody and they still decide to jump in, they really think they finna do something. So get your ass tossed in the water, get your ass beat upside the head with a chair, do what you gotta do, but remember this moment. Your privilege did not work today. Yeah, that's just my take on it. They deserve every bit of that ass whooping.
She did a mugshot picture with like a dick nose from where she had got hit. Like her nose was fucked up and crooked. It looked like Michael Jackson nose. This Reese's Cup wrapper and shit. Like it was fucked up looking.
That nigga said a Reese's Cup wrapper. Well, we need to find these mugshots.
Go zoom in on Michael Jackson nose. They gave us a Reese's Cup, damn it, wrapper on Michael Jackson. Zoom in on his face. That's what it is.
No, it is.
Think about the little crinkles around that shit. It's a Reese's Cup wrapper, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga's too rich. I know he likes kids and all, but he not gonna take his nose and turn it into goddamn Reese's Pieces.
It's a Reese's Cup wrapper. I promise. Probably the mini one. They ain't had no budget.
He did like Halloween. So maybe
they did that when he still had the big nigga nose. So it might be the double cup.
They had the double stuff before that shit was even invented for that nigga. Because Michael Jackson had the niggerish of the most nigga nose.
No, he didn't have. There's a nigga nose and then there's the nigga nostril. He had both of them. Yeah, like when you got both. Yeah, you know, like Jonathan Majors.
Yes, he got both.
He shouldn't have got rid of that shit.
And he got Megan Good too. I need to give me a nigga nose.
Man, I know.
You kind of got one, bro. I ain't want to.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Man, you are literally breathing up all the white man's air right now. I can't talk because I know my shit is spread, nigga.
Nigga said you kind of got one. You kind of got one, nigga.
Oh,
why you ain't got Megan? You got the nose, nigga.
Yeah, hey, you gonna tell us about this conversation you had or no? We got a little bit of time.
No, I gotta get ready to go, y'all. I gotta hit 3.5 hours to this show. I'm gonna let y'all close it out though, man.
No,
I'm gonna see y'all. Yeah. Oh, we good?
Yeah, we good. We had. You good, Ken?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Nigga, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I just, it's been a lot. I need y'all to know before I start saying thank you. The links the three of us go through to find an hour to do this shit sometimes. All of us got lives. That's all I'm saying. And we love doing this shit for y'all and just linking back up. Somebody said last week, and I meant to tell y'all this. I can't think of y'all creating a better trifecta of people that know each other that don't know each other from the same walk of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this dude from a whole nother place, but for whatever reason, the shit just worked. So I'm really enjoying what we're doing right now. I'm not thanking you no more for being here. Fuck you.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
You're still welcome.
You bring that dit in your forehead here every week.
You're still welcome.
You know what I'm saying?
The bed when I was a kid. Hit my head on don't do that, man.
Hey, dog.
Put your hand down, nigga.
What the hell you laughing at, nigga nose?
Put your hand down.
I bet he used that shit to salute, like as a guy, so he know.
That's crazy.
He know where his middle finger gotta go. Oh shit!
I don't know. We see. Look. We just went through the whole riverboat shit. And look how niggas is talking. You can't even compliment niggas no more. Niggas, it's been 3-4 days. Niggas is talking about nigga noses and niggas fucking.
Hey man.
Oh, Harvey Dent.
Man. Harvey, god damn.
Look, now I'm gonna have to post this picture on the Facebook page so people can see what the fuck y'all talking about.
Oh shit.
That's horrible.
All right. Anyway, I love y'all, man.
Yeah. You want to say bye, Ken?
Bye, Ken. I mean, bye, y'all.
Nigga, thank you guys for listening to the Illegal Opinions Podcast. The podcast for people that don't like podcasts. I don't even know what to really say anymore. We love you. Tell a friend. Keep listening. Fuck with us, we fuck with y'all. And be safe. Show love. Peace, bitch. Hey, Ken.
What's up?
Fuck you, nigga.